Harold Grayson had worked as the night janitor at Maplewood Elementary for nearly 20 years. He'd seen his fair share of weird things. Kids' drawings that seemed too dark for their age, the occasional teacher breaking down in an empty classroom, and the eerie way the hallways seemed longer at night. But nothing compared to what he saw in room 3B. The first time. It started with the footprints. One night, as Harold was mopping the halls, he noticed a set of small, wet footprints leading from the bathroom to room 3B. They were barefoot, which struck him as odd, considering it was the middle of January. He followed them, pushing open the classroom door. Empty desks. Silent chalkboard. The room smelled faintly of something sour, like milk that had been left out too long. Then he saw her. A little girl stood at the far end of the classroom, facing the corner, still, motionless. Harold swallowed. He recognized her. Maggie Dawson, a quiet third grader with pale skin and wide, unblinking eyes. Maggie? His voice wavered. She turned. Or rather, her head turned first. Too far, too fast, before the rest of her body followed. Harold felt his stomach drop. Her face wasn't right. It was stretched. Her mouth too wide. Her eyes too dark. Then, without a sound, she dropped to all fours and bolted past him, her limbs bending the wrong way. Harold stumbled back as the girl disappeared into the hallway. The moment she left, the air in the room became heavier, like something was still lingering. He didn't sleep that night. The second time. A week later, Harold convinced himself he'd imagined it. Maybe he was just overtired, seeing things that weren't there. Then he saw her again. It was past midnight. He was cleaning the cafeteria when he heard a soft, scraping sound coming from the hallway, like fingernails against a chalkboard. Slowly, he stepped out and looked toward room 3B. Maggie was there, standing upside down in the doorway. Not hanging, standing, her feet planted on the ceiling, her head tilted at an impossible angle, her lips curled into a grin. She whispered something. Harold didn't understand the words, but they slithered into his brain like worms burrowing into soft earth. Then she dropped, not like someone falling, but like a puppet with its strings cut. Her body hit the floor in a boneless heap, before twisting itself upright in a way no human should be able to move. Harold ran. The final night. He quit the next day, but that night his phone rang. A muffled voice came through. "You forgot to clean under the desks." His blood turned to ice. Slowly, he turned toward his bedroom window. Outside, standing in the dark, was Maggie, or something that looked like Maggie. Her face wasn't a face anymore. It was shifting, stretching, melting like candle wax, eyes forming and dissolving, smiling too wide. Harold slammed the blind shut, his breath coming in ragged gasps. The phone buzzed again, a picture message. He forced himself to look. It was a photo of his bedroom, taken from inside the closet. And in the corner of the image, peeking out from the shadows, two wide, unblinking eyes. The last thing Harold heard before the lights flickered out was a whisper from the closet. "You forgot to clean under the desks."